Hi everyone, this is an Amalgia video for Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch. Today we're going to be talking about Bunny Day, Zipper, and all the items you can get leading up to April 12th when he returns. The main objectives of Bunny Day are first to find DIY recipes and to find eggs to make those DIY recipes, and there are a lot of them. The first DIY recipe is given to you by Zipper at the end of his very lengthy conversation. First, I'm going to talk about the 6 different types of eggs and how to get each one of them. The 6 types of eggs you can find in your town are earth eggs, water eggs, leaf eggs, stone eggs, sky eggs, and wood eggs. Of the egg types, earth eggs are the rarest. They aren't rare in the sense that they're hard to find, but they're rare in the sense that there are only a few spawns in your town per day. As you can see, earth eggs show up as digging spots where you would normally find fossils. But don't worry, the earth eggs don't seem to take the place of the fossils themselves, so you should still have as many fossils in your town as you did before. Next up are water eggs. Water eggs can be found in any body of water in your town, be it rivers, ponds, or the ocean, and they show up as medium-sized fish. Water eggs are very common, and they can actually be a bit of a problem if you're trying to fish for money. Next up, let's talk about leaf eggs. Leaf eggs grow on trees, but they don't work like fruit. Basically, every day when you log into your town, there will be a certain number of trees that have leaf eggs on them. Leaf eggs appear on trees that are normal hardwoods in your town, so you don't have to worry about them replacing any of your valuable fruit trees. Next, let's talk about stone eggs. They come from the rocks in your town, so hit them with your shovel or your tools like you have been before, and dig your holes to make sure you can get the maximum amount of resources from a rock. Stone eggs are a little problematic because they actually seem to decrease the chances of finding gold in the rocks in your town. Sky eggs come from floating presents in the sky that have a rainbow-colored Bunny Day balloon carrying them. This is also the primary way to get most of the DIYs that you will need in order to craft everything that Bunny Day has to offer. The last egg type to talk about are wood eggs, and you just get them by chopping trees with your stone axe or your flimsy axe. As I mentioned before, some of the egg types only have a certain number of spawns in your town per day. The limited types of eggs are earth eggs, leaf eggs, stone eggs, and wood eggs. But wood eggs are common enough where you really don't have to worry about it as long as your town has a lot of trees in it. The point is that with these limited types, you can actually use a Nook Miles ticket and go to a random island in order to get more of them. But considering players have until the 12th to get all the eggs that they need, this probably isn't necessary for any of the egg types. Now let's talk about how to get all those DIY recipes. There's a number of different methods that you'll have to use in order to collect them all. The first DIY recipe came from Zipper, like we mentioned before, but the majority of the other ones come from presents flying over your town in the exact same manner as eggs. It's just sometimes when you shoot them down, you'll get a DIY recipe instead of a sky egg. Once you have all the DIY recipes that you can obtain from floating presents, those same presents will start to drop sky eggs exclusively. The next way to get DIY recipes is that egg message bottles that are rainbow colored will wash up on your beaches. I noticed that only one egg message bottle was washing up on my beach per day, which makes it a very bad way to try to get all of the DIY recipes. Fortunately, I noticed that one of the DIY recipes I got out of an egg message bottle was the exact same as one I had gotten out of a sky present. I believe this means that you don't actually have to wait for egg message bottles to wash up on your shore in order to be able to collect all the DIYs. However, there are 2 DIY recipes that only come from villagers in your town, and talking to them isn't enough. They have to start the conversation with you. Those 2 DIYs are the Bunny Day bag and the Bunny Day crown. Also, the Bunny Day egg outfits are obtained by collecting 14 or 15 of each egg type, and then your character will learn it automatically. When you first meet Zipper, he tells you that if you can find and craft all the Bunny Day DIY recipes, that he'll give you a special reward when he returns on April 12th. So far, I have amassed everything that you can get from the Bunny Day event, with exception of a few items that can only be obtained on April 12th when Zipper returns. I'm now going to go through all the DIY recipes and what everything you can craft looks like. The Bunny Day stool is a chair and it costs 3 water eggs to make. And here's what it looks like. The Bunny Day table costs 4 earth eggs to make, and this is what it looks like. The Bunny Day wardrobe costs 4 stone eggs to make, and here's a look at its design. The Bunny Day vanity costs 4 leaf eggs, and here's what it looks like. The Bunny Day bed costs 1 of each type of egg, and here's what it looks like. The Bunny Day lamp costs 4 wood eggs, and here's what it looks like. The Bunny Day Merry balloons cost 1 earth, leaf, and sky egg, and here's what they look like. There is a second balloon furnishing called the Bunny Day festive balloons. They cost 1 stone, wood, and water egg, and here's what they look like. Next up is the Bunny Day wall clock, and it costs 3 sky eggs, and here's what it looks like. The wall clock is one of the few furnishings in this set that has another element to it, and when the hour changes, a little chick pops out of the wall clock. Next up, the Bunny Day glowy garland costs 1 of each egg type, and here's what it looks like. The Bunny Day wreath also costs 1 of each egg type, and here's what it looks like on the front door of your home. The Bunny Day wallpaper costs 2 of every egg type, and here's what it looks like in a room of your house. The Bunny Day flooring also costs 2 of every egg type, and here's what it looks like on the floor of your room. The Bunny Day rug costs 1 of every egg type, and here's what it looks like on the floor. Bunny Day fencing is for outdoors, and it costs 1 of every egg type to make. Like other fencing, crafting it once gives you 10 pieces, and here's what 10 pieces of bunny fence looks like side by side. Bunny Day has a lot of outfits, and there's 1 for each egg type, so I'll show you those first. Each egg outfit costs 7 of that egg type in total to make, 2 for the head, 3 for the body, and 2 for the shoes. These 6 outfits are all the same, just made with a different type of egg, and so I'm going to show you what the full outfits look like for each. First up, here's the earth egg set. Here's the stone egg set. Leaf, wood, sky, and lastly, water. These eggshell outfits are very similar, but fortunately there are a few other pieces of gear that you can get. The egg party hat costs 2 of every egg type to make, and the egg party dress costs 3 of every egg type to make. Here's what they look like. Next, let's talk about the DIYs that come from the villagers. The Bunny Day crown and the Bunny Day bag both cost 1 of each egg type, and here's what they look like. The 3 remaining items not shown in this video that you can get as rewards from Bunny Day are the Bunny Day arch, which costs 2 of each egg type, the wobbling zipper toy, which costs 4 of each egg type, and the Bunny Day wand, which costs 1 zipper toy and 3 star fragments. If you're still with me at this point, I'm going to leave you with the total number of eggs you need per type in order to walk out with 1 of every single item Bunny Day has to offer, including the items obtained on April 12th. The grand egg total of this event is 36 water eggs, 37 earth eggs, 37 stone eggs, 37 leaf eggs, 37 wood eggs, and 36 sky eggs to obtain everything. These totals include the extra 4 of each type that you would need to get an additional wobbling zipper toy because you have to spend 1 in order to get the Bunny Day wand. This event had a lot of items to cover, but we did it. I wish you the best of luck in your egg hunt and a happy Bunny Day. As always, thanks for watching.